Hey YouTube, this is a quick tutorial on applying makeup to a photo of a model. Now you can use whatever photo you need, but just make sure that the person does not have makeup on in the first place, or if you just want to modify the colors of the makeup itself. Alright, so first you need a picture. I got this picture here. Notice that with this model, she has brown eyes. So that means that I can't really change the color of the eyes per se as much. I can only change it to slight modifications, but that's it. Well, first thing what we want to do, we want to change the color of the model's lips and apply eyeshadow. So let's first start with the lips. You go to new layer. Let's call this one layers. Excuse me, lips. I want this lady to have like a pink lip set, so it's going to look nice. So first let's zoom in a little bit onto the lips itself. My brush tool set on 9, regular brush. Opacity is at 100, fills at 100. So let's start coloring. Now don't worry about it being so accurate, because what we're going to use here, we're going to use a filter in order to make sure that it blends in properly. Alright, so we have the lips. Hit the edges here as best as I can. Good. Alright. Good. Now we're going to go to the palette over here. Now you could play around with these and see what kind of effect that you want. I like to use this because it uses the already background image and it actually blends in. You see all the shine effects over here? You can also use color overlay as well to get the same effect, but I really like this. So now we're going to go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur to kind of blend it in with the rest of the photos. Alright, select that. Now I want to change my opacity now. Perfect. Now that's the lips. Now let's create for the eyeshadow. We're going to select two colors, a purple and a bluish color, to blend in with the lipstick that she already has on. So first let's call this, let's call this eyes 1. Okay. First we're going to start off with the same purple, or you could change whatever color you want. But let's say we start off with the same purple. We're going to do the same. Notice how I'm going from a round effect. I'm not going straight because I want it to blend in. If I do it on this side, I must do it on the other side. Good. Now, same layer selected. We could use overlay or whatever one suits you more. Well, let's say we use overlay. I like overlay in this kind because now it blends in a little bit more. Or I could use color as usual, but I like that darker color, so I'm going to use overlay. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur, do the same exact thing. Nothing's changed here. I like that. Change my opacity now to blend it in a little bit more. Okay, excellent. Now create another layer. This time we're going to be using blue. So pick the blue that suits you. To go with a nice light blue. I'm going to do the same exact thing. Coming down this time. Do it on that side, do it on the other side. Now we change the filter now. You can use whatever color you want. I'm going to use a soft light for this one. Well, actually, yeah, I'll use a soft light. Go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. See how that blends in? I could just change the opacity now. Oops, I forgot to name it. Eyes 2. Now we could just play around with the options of this and make sure that everything's blended in on both sides. And then when we get the finished look that we want, zoom out. And folks, there you go. Now that's it for the tutorial. Any questions, comments, concerns? Just let me know on YouTube and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Alright guys, take care.